My Cancerian Care Bears. Just kidding. Hello and welcome. I am B. You're watching Sedaris LLC. I'm really glad that you're here at my channel. This is my very first reading for the sign of Cancer. My channel is relatively new and I'm very shy. This is like my setup right now, but it may change in the future. I'm going to just jump right in, Cancer, and start with some oracle messages for you to see what the energy is for the sign of Cancer, all major placements and all cross-watchers for Cancer. So if you're watching and it's from a cross-watching perspective for you, that's okay. Just, you know better than anyone else what's happening in your life, right? So there's been some heavy energy just overall for the collective. So let's see what's going on for Cancer specifically. Holy Spirit, angels, ancestors, and guides that surround with love, support, guidance, and truth. Please provide messages concise for the sign of Cancer. What do we have here first? Ooh, put the phone down. Too much screen time is making you awkward and sad. Go talk to a live person. So I feel like maybe you've been in hermit mode for some reason, or you've just been keeping to yourself. Maybe you've been thinking of something to do, some plan you're coming up with, but you're just kind of solo dolo, researching some things. Gemini got this. Get out of your head. Get into your heart. It misses you. And then, stop texting, stop stalking. So stop texting, stalking, checking up on that person. Just stop. Spend your time on someone worth it. Don't waste it on ridiculousness. So maybe, Cancer, you're dealing with getting over something or someone, some situation that was just not good for you. Bottom of the deck, yeah, you need a good cry, which Gemini also got. Get the ugly cry on, let that shit go. Your soul will thank you. At the top of the deck, we have you giving away your power. So maybe you have Gemini in your chart too. You're a badass, act like it, because this is the same this is how their reading kind of started. So I'm going to start off with this tarot deck here. We're just going to start with some messages. I'm going to pull 5 cards. Jeez. See what comes out for the sign of Cancer. You guys are caring though. Cancers are very caring. Usually, yeah. I've run into a couple toxic Cancer situations, but any sign has the capacity to be toxic or wonderful. Any sign, any human. All right, we'll do one more. It's a little better. All right. Holy Spirit, angels, ancestors, and guides, what messages are going to come out for the week of July 4th through 10th for my Cancerian collective? Sounds so exclusive. My Cancerian collective. What do they need to know? Starting off with the 8 of Cups. Make sure that's in view. 8 of Cups. So you are walking away from a situation, or someone close to you is walking away from a situation. Let's see what else is coming out. Page of Swords. So somebody's watching you walk away. Do I look good as I walk away? Yeah, that's what the feeling that gave me. Like you're walking, your back is turned, or someone's is. Then after the Page of Swords, we have the 8 of Pentacles. So maybe someone's watching with the hope of working on something with you, fixing something with you. King of Swords. So that could be Aries. No. I'm sorry. I don't know why I said Aries. Maybe it is an Aries, but it's Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Maybe you're dealing with one of those signs that has Aries also significantly in their chart, because there's no fire out here yet. All right, one more card for the main spread, please. 10 of Cups. So what I'm seeing from this just right off the bat is you or the other person in this situation. Maybe it's a situation involving a group or an entity, but we're going to just speak as though it's 2 people right now. Somebody walked away and the other is watching that person walk away from a distance. I don't think they're saying anything, but they're observing and they're not happy about it. You are Cancer. And I started off, I named this before I even did the reading as Care Bear Cancers, because you are such a caring, giving sign generally. And maybe this person is so surprised because in this 8 of Cups, You're moving away from the water and onto land. Your back is turned and you're not looking back. You're leaving all the cups behind. And there are 2 presumably with you because it's not the 10, right? You're taking what you have left from the situation and you're moving on. Plain and simple. That person is just kind of watching in shock. Like, that's not like Cancer. They always check up on me. They always care. They're always right there when I call. Not anymore. That's not what it's looking like. But with the 8 of Pentacles here following that, like this person wants to work on the situation with you or, continue to build with you if this is somebody from the past, which I think it is because it started off with the 8 of Cups energy. So 2 8s here, that's auspicious for you, Gemini. Not Gemini. Ooh, you might be dealing with a Gemini. Cancer. 2 8s. That's a good sign. It's a good sign for like financial abundance and just good things headed your way. So the King of Swords is here. You may be in the King of Swords energy in terms of just cutting people off and walking away into your happiness. And this other person is like, what's happening, essentially. They're just kind of having to watch you move on to this new happiness, which is now what they want with you. And perhaps they had that with you before. They had the chance to have it with you, and they messed it up. Let's refer back to this original message from the Rebel deck. Don't waste your time on someone ridiculous, person, place, or thing. So that's kind of the feeling I'm getting from this. And we're going to clarify, but it looks like maybe this person is juggling the idea of reaching out to you. If it's like a job, they're juggling the idea of, should we call this person? Should we call Cancer to see if maybe they'll come back to work with us? Or the person's thinking, maybe if I just reach out to them, we can have a phone call. Maybe we can meet up and get some coffee. They're just like teeter-tottering on the issue. We're going to clarify with the Modern Witch Tarot deck. All right, so I already blessed these decks to remove any residual energy. I'm just going to do one more shuffle. All right. Okay, Holy Spirit, angels, ancestors, and guides that surround with love and support, please. 4 of Swords right off the bat. I'm going to keep shuffling now. Clarify the 8 of Cups for me. Oh. The World. Okay. And then where it split the deck, Page of Swords again. So yeah, it's an ending. Somebody's watching this too. So clarifying the 8 of Cups we had, 4 of Swords in the World. Something is just over. It's over. Maybe there's a little bit of time that's passed. I don't know why I feel like I need to say that. There's been a little bit of time since this has happened. But nothing is moving forward in this situation. It's come to an end. It's complete. And now you're just kind of like resting from after walking away, or you're silently, quietly walking away. You're not making like a big scene about it. It's just something is over. Yeah, you're minding your business, doing what you have to do. All right. Page of Swords. That's another 8, mind you. Page of Swords. Why is the Page of Swords here? For my Cancerian collective, why is the Page of Swords here? 6 of Wands. So the 6 of Wands is good, and it could mean that they want, I know people say victory, which sounds a little old school to me. They want to just be with you. They want to come back and see if they still have that chance with you. And they think maybe it's a possibility. Like, I think I can do this. They got this one sword in their hand. They're watching you. And they've got these wands, but these wands could also represent ego. So their reasons for coming back may not be pure. Yeah, they're caught in emotions right now. They may not be thinking perfectly clearly. They could have on rose-colored glasses, like you've walked away. So maybe they're not getting it. Let's see. Can I clarify the 6 of Wands further, please? The High Priestess. Okay. So that's something that we can't see into right now, I'm feeling. But I feel also that they're just hoping. They're like, if I come back, Cancer will talk to me. It'll go well. And you're just like, that's what I feel. Okay, let's move on to the 8 of Pentacles. Clarify the 8 of Pentacles for me, please. Holy Spirit, angels, ancestors, and guides. Clarify the Holy Spirit. Clarify the Holy Spirit. Clarify the Eight of Pentacles. I don't know if you guys have been tongue-tied or if you feel like someone's messing with your energy. So my words are extremely twisted during this reading. I don't know what's going on. Why is the Eight of Pentacles here, please? The Lovers. This is Gemini energy. Maybe you felt like somebody was trying to confuse you in this situation, whatever it was. Maybe this Gemini. I was telling the Geminis in their reading how quick they are with their mind. And maybe they could create illusions for you. I don't know if you were dealing with a Gemini. It's possible, but it doesn't have to be. And maybe this person was just a really slick talker. And for a long time, you held on to the idea of what they were saying to you. Or you just had hope. Even if they weren't that great at what they were saying, you wanted to believe it. And now they're feeling like this is supposed to be, I want to work on it. And for different reasons, you're both in this crisis energy, Eight of Swords. You, because you're moving away from it, something that you really did want at one time, but you no longer do. And that was shocking for you. And them, because now they realize it's really gone. Five of Swords, clarifying the King of Swords. They're trying to strategize. I always like to say, thinking of a master plan when the Five of Swords come out, because it's like you're not totally doing something in secret, or they're not, but it's like the other people, you're doing something when people's backs are turned. You're strategizing with this energy. And now my throat is acting all crazy. Yeah. So this person wasn't honest with you, probably. There was just a lot of plotting and scheming, something that you couldn't really depend on and trust fully. And when you thought you could, you'd find out that there's something going on that shouldn't have been going on. Excuse me. Not today. Not today. We're going to keep on moving. Yeah, at the bottom of the deck, there is the Star reversed. Aquarius energy again. So you could be dealing with an Aquarius, but they just weren't being forthright with you. They weren't. Something about the way they interacted with you was just under the table and you were over it. Somehow you found out about that and you were just done. Please clarify the King of Swords and Five of Swords for me again, please. Whoa. Yeah. Eight of Swords to the Nine of Swords. Just, fear, worry, stress. That's what this bought you before. And judgment. Now this person, whoever that was, this is what they're feeling now. They see how wrong they were. And it's kind of messing them up. So they may be reaching out to you soon. And that's why I started out with put the effing phone down. Yeah, Knight of Wands at the bottom of the deck. They might want to come toward you. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. So let's see. Ten of Cups was the final card in the original spread. Let's see why it was here. Holy Spirit, angels, ancestors, guides that surround with love, support, truth, and guidance. Clarify the Ten of Cups for me, please, for my Cancerian collective. Please clarify the Ten of Cups for me. Nine of Cups. You don't need them, Cancer. This is wish fulfillment. This is contentment. So for you, they're seeing the Ten of Cups, which they thought depended on them probably. They were holding something over you, like you need me, but you don't. You need you. And you don't need anybody else. Not to function. You want somebody else. You wanted this person, but you weren't depending on them. And they treated you as less than that. They didn't recognize your beauty. They didn't recognize your power when they had the time to. And now you're waiting on your ships to come in. There are things coming toward you that you want, that are better suited for you. And this person might have a feeling about that because of the change in your behavior. So let's close out this reading with some oracles from the Moonology deck. This is good for you, Cancer. This is really good. And again, if you're cross-watching, I feel like there's more of a cross-watcher feeling. Like maybe there'll be cross-watchers coming across this video at some point. Just know that if it's for you, it's for you. And if it's not, please just let it go. Tarot is just, capturing the energy of the moment. And if it's not for you, don't try to force it, okay? What does the Cancer Collective need to know? Cancerian Collective need to know from the Moonology Oracle deck. Maybe that was just like plain and simple, cut and dry. Oh, as soon as I said that. Communication is key. So maybe this is somewhere, something that you struggled with this person in the past, or maybe they want to come back to offer some kind of explanation to you, Cancer. They want to come back and have a conversation to clear things up, to clear the air. You know, if you're open to that, it seems like that's all right. Maybe just like lend them an ear. I'm not saying anything here about you giving too much of your time or energy to this person, but maybe you can be like, sure, I'll read your text and I'll reply to you when I feel like it, you know, with an open mind. It's not you giving too much of yourself anymore because you know that you care and you can tend to do that. But don't let your past hold you back. So when you talk to this person, you hear them out. If they have an apology or whatever they come back with, just don't let it stop you in the progress that you've made so far, because you've made progress. You've walked away from this person successfully, it looks like. And so congratulations to you for that. You're being supported for that. And there are new things coming to you with that Three of Wands energy that came out. Lastly, at the bottom of the deck, step out of your comfort zone. Don't go back to what's familiar to you, Cancer, okay? My Care Bear Cancers, you might want to, when this person returns, you might want to be like, oh my God, maybe they just need, what do you need? What do you need? And more importantly, what do you need to release? And what do you need to go toward? Probably those ships that are coming in. All right, my beautiful Cancers, I will see you next week. Bye-bye.